Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Saturday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the Boston matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's George in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Sam Hauser. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Keita in at center. And the dunk by Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Pass to Hauser. Puts up a 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
There's the pick. Brown jams it in.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Maxey passes to Grimes. And George kicks to Oubre. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Simons. Plays it up and banks it in.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
And so here is Philadelphia. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on Joel. We'll see if they're up for the task. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Oh, George, let him hear you with that finish. That is nicely done.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. George against Brown. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
That free throw good from Brown. No doubt Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Doris.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a three-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Count it.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Brown with it. 7 points in the game. Outside, Simons. Pass to Hauser. Buries the long-range jumper. Hauser's got a couple of threes now in the first for Boston.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
From deep, Maxey. Another miss by Maxey.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Here's Brown. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Oubre outside. Shoots. It's hauled in by Brown.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. The shot stood. Brown making the play.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity squad. These guys were practically automatic. Fifth is Anthony Simons.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
The 76ers trail by 11. Maxey passes to Embiid. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Raptors. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, player almost a decade younger. And Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. He can fit in defensively. He could be a long-term contributor, guys.
He's more than capable. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Boston leading by 8. Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Oubre, no one around him. No good on the triple. Boston's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And here's Maxey. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Shot from 12. The rebound by Cato.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Simons kicks to Brown. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
The 76ers trail by 16. Outside, Maxey. Inside, here's Embiid. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And that's now 6 points for Joel Embiid. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 14-point game. Boucher the screen. Round the pass to Boucher. That one falls.
Well, that's about the mobility of Chris Boucher and the feel of the spot to roll to on the floor. Nicely done.
For Philadelphia, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Frank, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Free throw dropped for Edgecombe.
We don't say this often about rookies like B.J. Edgecombe, but he is known for his defense. Plays with incredible passion. B.J. has such a bright future.
And the 76ers making a change here. Bonus checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought it in. Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Here's Bona following the three-pointer by Boston. Good on the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Brown outside. A three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Oh, here's Edwards. No scoring in this one.
Boston foul. Peyton Pritchard. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
1 for 2.
And that one misses. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Brown. 15 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
.36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Maxey against Pritchard. And that one's good. Maxey.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wills that one in off the contact.
Celtics leading by 17. Brown outside. Boucher sets a screen for Brown. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Brown's got 19 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics, setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Celtics leading by 19 points. Pritchard and White are their guards. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Garza in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Walsh has gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. To the inside. Watford. And slam dunk by Watford.
It doesn't like to see an exciting rookie making plays for his team. Edgecombe knows he needs to be a guy who facilitates for their offense.
White looking around. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, White. 6 to shoot. Here's Garza. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Philadelphia's shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Here's Bono.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Garza. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Edgecombe. White covering. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Guys?
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside, White. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play. GA, you hear about 3-level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
And the 76ers call time here.
Hey, Boston, let's get going on for Celtics Entertainment.
It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Celtics second.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Here's Here's Embiid. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 8 points.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Here's Pritchard. Still scoreless. Pass to Garza. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. For Philadelphia, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. A nice shot by Embiid.
This is the kind of selfless leader Maxey is. He knows how important it is to share the ball.
Boston leading by 21. Over to the left wing. Boucher passes to Garza. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
From deep, Maxey. Rebounded by the Celtics. Richard finds Brown. Brown jams it in.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now here's Embiid. 10 points for him. Off target from the wing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Wow, don't let the lean frame fool you. A ferocious finish on that dunk by Chris Boucher.
Now Edgecombe. And Boston certainly has some of the most knowledgeable sports fans, Doris, in the country.
Kevin, not only knowledgeable, but passionate. And when you think over the 4 major sports in the city and the tradition of success, it is no wonder they are so committed.
Brown with the bucket.
The high-value three-point opportunity for Jaylen Brown. This guy's a threat from anywhere.
Maxey into the lane. Pass to Edgecombe. Maxey with the screen on White. Now Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the bucket simply will not go down.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Edgecombe. The 76ers again can't hit it.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert.
Oh!
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Can they get it? And it's laid in by Maxey. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Boston's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. And that one drops for him.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And it's the Celtics with the ball. Outside, White. Pass to Garza. Here's Boucher. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Celtics.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
So it's Philadelphia now. Maxey feeling it out a bit.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Edgecombe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Edgecombe's got 5.
Unlike most young guards, Edgecombe would rather have it around the rim. Doesn't want to just check up James. Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Pritchard against Maxey. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight to the left side wing. Pass to Boucher. Back to Brown. It's Brown on the wing. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Boston with the three.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Boston making some changes. Kate is checked in. And Sam Hauser subbed in for Chris Boucher. Then for the 76ers, George is checked in for Trendon Watford. Kelly Oubre comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Maxey. Oubre kicks to George. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Paul George just so fluid offensively. What a pretty move right there.
Outside, Simon. There's Brown with the three. Cranes the three-pointer. Brown's got 39.
And he is having an unbelievable game from three-point range. How long can he keep this up?
Pass to Edgecombe. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's George for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Kata's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brown. Rebound by the 76ers.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
A baseline J, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points already or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kitty?
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Celtics.
We knew they wanted to track me, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Taking a look at the 76ers, Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then it's George, and it's Maxey in at the point guard position. Former dunk contest champion and Bernie Simons. Greg also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
here's Maxey. Pass to Grimes. Oubre kicks to George. The offensive rebound, and Embiid throws it down.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Celtics. Out left to the wing. Here's Hauser, and again, Boston with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Grimes. And here's Maxey outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 12.
And Maxey wasting no time, clapping right back with his own triple.
A three-pointer is right on target.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score, just great ball movement.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And pushing it up, here's Boston. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Grimes, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Wow, that's a big-time power play by Quentin Grimes. Nice finish.
Here's Brown, and he's got 41. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForte. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you so much. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, we still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something. Guys, back to you.
It's all about health. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got 45 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. From deep, Maxey. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. White, the shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
76ers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
To the wing on the left. Here's Hauser. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Doris, a measured pace for the Celtics. No rush, don't turn it over, and then they get what they want.
Well, this is Joe Mazzulla's philosophy in a nutshell. Quality offense begins with taking care of the basketball first. He believes in the math, meaning he believes if you can get a good look at 3, you take it.
Back to Simons. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And that's a high percentage shot for Simons. He loves that corner 3.
Philadelphia's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Embiid looking to end the run, and the layup is good. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Simons, the pass to Queta. Here's Hauser. Good on the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The 76ers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. White drives in. Brown dishes to White. Brown kicks to Simons. Here's Hauser. And the Celtics hit again from deep. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Simons kicks to Brown. Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 15 points here in the second half.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Embiid. He's got 14. Clock at 6. The 76ers with another miss.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Simons finds Brown. Launches it. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Embiid. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, no question. Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Outside, White. And the Celtics another 3.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
And the shot goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to White. Over in the corner, Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
There's a minute left in the third. Maxey against Simon. And the foul on Sam Hauser. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Celtics.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Edgecombe, covered by Simons. Boucher with the rebound.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Simons surveying the D. It's good. Simons has got 16 points.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Gordon with it. Still without a basket. Takes a 3. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Simons. From downtown. No good on the shot. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. We've got Chris Boucher, and it's Walsh in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now Edgecombe. Crafty move and block. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Shireman. With the shot, and another basket for Boston.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
'76ers shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Maxey on the wing. Takes it off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Austin with the ball. Pass to Boucher. Over to the left wing. Pritchard from outside. Drills it from outside.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Pritchard against Maxey. And they pick up 2. Maxey's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Tillman passes to Boucher. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, this is what Chris Boucher does. Loves to stretch the defense with his shooting ability.
You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix. Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Control, confidence, Edgecombe showing it all from the midi.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The Celtics working the ball around now. Nice shot by Walsh.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Maxey against Pritchard. Pass to Edwards. A 3. It's good from long range.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Here's Boucher, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And here's Maxey outside, and Shireman pulls it down. Boucher with the ball. Maxey covering, pass to Pritchard. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Shots good by Boucher. Boucher's got 8 points in the quarter. And Philadelphia has possession. Here's Bona. Pass to Edgecombe. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Boucher. Out left of the wing. Now Pritchard fires the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And that one's good. Bona.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here's Walsh. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, listen, he may not be lights out, but if you give him that good a look, he's going to hurt you.
Got a piece of it. Here we go, all alone. Here's Shireman.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Pass to Bona. Here's Watford. 5 to shoot. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. Here's Shireman. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Bona. Now Watford. Over in the corner, Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Maxey against Pritchard. Maxey, no good. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's Shireman. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Come on now, that's easy money.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it.
Nailed from three-point land.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
And the Celtics another 3.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Pass to Edgecombe. Trying to...
Oh, please.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range, just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
Lets it go with a 3. Connects from three-point range.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thank you very much. Jaylen, you had it going. Can you talk about the confidence you had tonight?
I'm just trying to continue to show people what I can do, continue to get better. It's a long journey. It's a process. I still got a long way to go and a lot to learn, so I'm going to just keep going up.
It's all part of the journey. Thanks, Jaylen.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.